A day without.
my phone.
Hi, how are you? I'm Sharon, and today I'm going to tell you about all the times I live without my cell phone. Let's go.
Hi, how about I was without my cell phone?
A day without my phone at work, which is something I'm not used to, felt really strange. Yesterday, I left it in my bag with my parents' phone surprising. While I was answering emails, I realized how often I pick up my phone, which is something I do almost without thinking. I talked it more with my colleagues who were curious about why I wasn't using it. During lunch, I walked around the office where I noticed details that I have never paid attention to before. By the end of the day, I felt more focused and less distracted, which was a nice.
At my work last week as a project manager working for a telecommunication company in tower installation, it was truly crucial to have reliable mobile internet. During the work week, it would have been impossible to fulfill my obligation because I was constantly receiving and sending data reports which I needed. The week was filled with messages, calls, and video conference, and I was getting real-time updates such as photographic records and drone footage.
A day without my phone at university, which was difficult at first, made me realize a lot of things. While I was sitting in class, I listened carefully to the teachers who were explaining topics that I usually don't fully notice. During the break, I stayed in the library with my friends who usually spend all their time on their phones. We talked about home um, which felt more enjoyable than scrolling on a screen. I realized that learning in conversation, which I often take for granted, are more meaningful without my phone.
At the university, disconnecting from my cell phone was not a problem this week, since the professors had requests from the start of class of the device should be not be used. Nevertheless, in some subjects, the professors request that we look up important data on the internet to solve calculation exercises. I also took photos of the lectures, which helped us share the information in a WhatsApp group to discuss important points of the activities that were carried out in class.
And the last is a day without my phone on the weekend, which I decided to try yesterday was amazing. I walked in the park where children were playing and dogs were running, which made the place feel lively. I read a book which I had forgotten about. I started writing, which is something I usually do because I usually spend time on social media. I ended the day feeling relaxed and happy, which showed me how nice it can be to disconnect.
And finally, last weekend it was complete challenge not to answer calls or texts that had any connections to work or university, since I wanted to disconnect from everything. It was most necessary to live a day without my cell phone, as I was sharing time with my family, and we were able to talk face to face during lunch. I rest from the stress of the entire week's routine. Practiced the saxophone, watched a movie, and sleep without distractions.
Created using Powtoon.